Hi, and welcome back to Studio 607. In this video, we're actually going to start playing the guitar. Now we're in good tune, and we have our picks ready to go, and we're going to work on the G chord today. Lester Flatt always played a G chord that he called the scissor G. It only uses two fingers with an open B string, and the third finger is actually used to note the top string at the 3rd fret, and it's also used at the same time to mute the A string. So it sounds like this. Now, Lester Flatt style rhythm playing is a rhythm style that's based on alternating bass notes. So, for each chord, the alternating bass notes are going to change. The pattern is quite similar for most chords, and what changes the most is the bass notes. So for the chord of G, then the bass notes are going to be the 3rd fret at the top string, and then the open D string. These are going to be played on the on beat, same as a bass. So, for right now, I'd like for you to forget that you're wearing a finger pick and just concentrate only on downstrokes. One thing that I'd like to mention right from the beginning is that the thumb pick does all the downstrokes and the finger pick does all the upstrokes. This frees up your hand quite a bit from, being restrained with a flat pick, which has to do everything. When you open up your hand quite a bit, you've got a lot of freedom. You'll find that you'll be able to play a lot faster, and there's just a lot of benefits to having your hand open like this and letting the finger do all the upstrokes and the thumb do all the downstrokes. It's really important. Don't try to go down with the finger. There's some people that can get away with that and make it sound good. However, for Lester Flatt style rhythm playing, it just doesn't work. Okay, so let's forget that we're wearing the finger pick for the time being and concentrate only on downstrokes. Hit the 3rd string, or the 3rd fret on the top string, G note. Now do a downstroke. Now, people ask me how many strings do I need to catch when I do that. Just do a downstroke and catch somewhere around the D string. I wouldn't get too concerned on that as long as you hit, several of them. Depending on the tempo I'm playing, I might not hit but 2 of them, or I might hit 3 or 4. Ideally you want to hit as much of the chord as possible. So you'll go top string, down, 4 string, down, top string, down, top string, down, 4th string, down, top string, down, 4th string, down. Now after you get comfortable doing that, it's always a good idea to get a metronome out. Start it out at a very low tempo, something you're comfortable with, and practice doing only those downstrokes with the metronome. And then gradually increase the tempo of the metronome. Stay within your comfort level. Don't try to do something that's hard for you to do. Just stay within your level of your ability, and continue to increase the tempo gradually. that covers the downstrokes. Now, what do we do with our finger? Well, like we said before, we're going to do our upstrokes with our finger. So essentially, this means up. I'll note that, up. And then down with the thumb. Up with the finger. So, up, down, up. Again, with the finger. Don't get overly concerned with how many strings that you're catching with that finger. Just, try to get 3 or 4. 3 if you can, 4 if you can. I wouldn't be too concerned with how many strings you're hitting. I wouldn't worry if, I only hit 3 strings that time. I just wouldn't worry about that. Get as many as you can, and it'll feel natural after a while, and it'll just become part of your playing. So, the full pattern, including the finger, remember, this part is up, down, up. So, the full pattern for the chord of G is top string, down, D string, up, down, up, 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 top string. And that's the basic pattern. Once again, after you feel comfortable doing that, top, down, D, up, down, up, top, down, D, up, down, up. Then after you feel comfortable with that, go ahead and get your metronome, set it at a very slow tempo, and practice with that metronome. Gradually increase the speed of the metronome at your comfort level. Well, I think that's just going to about cover it for the G chord. In the next lesson, we're going to go over the C chord. And in the C chord, there's a little something special you can do with the C chord. And so we'll get into that on the next lesson. Thanks so much, and have a nice day.